Welcome. Your spirit team has a message for you. There's quite a bit of distracting energy outside of this bubble, so we'll see how that comes in. I was musing on this particular crystal and I was like, is it giving like a focus? I was like, is it giving Uranus? Is it giving Neptune? And I came to the conclusion that it's given both. And so I checked out the stars, the planets, where they are now. And Neptune and Uranus are in a sextile. So we have very positive twists of fate, positive surprises coming in. It was interesting because this card came up just to talk about the fractalization energy, patterning on the back of the card. However, it wanted to stay on the table to be brought forth in this reading. And then we have our protection. Wow, yeah, 100% being spiritually protected. This is a Pōrnāmu shark's tooth. So shark being a predator energy, a highly, protective energy it's coming through as, because Pōrnāmu is of the heart chakra. It's connected to Papatuanuku, Mother Earth, Gaia. Absolutely. So there's this loving, highly protective force around you at this time, and you are being invited to tap into it. It's very gentle because we have the Strength card here and similar energies here. Very powerful, very strong, like with our shark and with this particular dragon, really powerful spiritual protector here. However, the energy of the Strength card is always about like taming the lion, taming the dragon, taming the beast with love, with compassion, with gentleness. Are we still out of focus? Very Neptunian energy going on here. Very interesting. And that this card is still concealed. Oh, this one came out and it kind of hit that one. Do we want that one as well? It kind of flipped it, but not quite. And this is the kind of energy that we're in. It's like, it's a bit milky, if you get what I mean. It's a bit milky. It's a bit opaque. It's not as transparent and clear. The energy is not as transparent as clear as it normally is for you, because you have very high level psychic sight, intuition. But there's something going on, and this is why we got Neptune in here, which is quite dreamy. We've got this milky energy where things are going on, but you can't quite get a clear foothold. Interesting energy. I definitely got plot twist of fate, but positive energy coming through before coming into, before pressing record, basically. I mean, cherish, this is highly Venusian energy. This is something that you will love, but also I'm getting this unexpected energy of Uranus here. These are like shooting stars, but roses. Something beautiful. Something beautiful, something truly blessed is about to happen in your world. And because it's in this milky Neptunian energy, you don't see it coming, but look at it. Look at it here. I do wonder, with the combination here of these three, I do wonder if for some of you, this is at first going to appear like something that you think you may want to you know, defend yourself from, or that you're wary of. You know, you're seeing the shark, you're seeing this dragon energy, and you're like, not sure. This kind of protective, self-protective energy, and yet it turns into this remarkable blessing. So again, with Uranus having this quite mischievous energy, can bring sudden, surprising changes. Interesting. Really interesting seeing the energy of birth here, the birth canal. Something is birthing, but it's extremely beautiful. It's just so beautiful. I mean, check out all of these stars around. It's giving Empress card in the tarot. And again, with it's highly unusual for the focus on this camera to not work, and so it is significant. You're in like milky, murky territory intuitively at the moment, but you are safe. And maybe this is why you feel a little bit self-protective. You're like, am I okay in this energy? Is everything okay? And this is probably just what is, triggering that energy of like, oh, is everything okay? The shark, the dragon. But in fact, it's like beautiful. There's this beautiful twist of fate, like about to erupt in your world, about to birth in your world. Wisdom. I'm guessing this is Earth, but we can't see any of the land. So we're still in this quite airy, these are the gas giants, these quite airy energies. But something's like popping up. This flower is birthing from her crown chakra. Something on her shoulder here. This giant rainbow egg. We've definitely got birthing energy. Could be birthing from something you envisioned, something you imagined long ago, is suddenly birthing in your world with beauty. I mean, look, check out the roses, the stars, this rainbow egg, the birth canal here. I mean, wow. Let's get more information about this. Beautiful, beautiful something that is birthing in your world. Thank you. It's like, yep, we'll just take all those. Highly protective energy of obsidian, again. Two very powerful protective energies here. Quite fiery. Obsidian is born from volcanic rock, like lava that is thrown out of the volcano and then crystallizes, I guess, very quickly into volcanic glass. Like this is it's also a very like quick process because it has to go from being ultra heated lava. I'm not a scientist if I'm getting this wrong. It's okay, but it's just this chemical process of being like super hot and liquid and then suddenly meeting cold and becoming glass, like crystallizing into glass in some way. So we've got this quite fiery, like volcanic energy, a chemical reaction. So we've got chemistry in here, something crystallizing. Really, really interesting energy here. But highly protective stones. Highly protective from Papatuanuku and highly protective for negative energies, transmuting through fire, through alchemization of any negative energies here with obsidian. Ooh. Wow. I mean, we've got passion. We've definitely got passion here. Passion, imagination. Let's get more information. I mean, hello. 10:10 on the timer, which is angelic guidance. The maiden is very sensual. Another rose. We've got rose quartz, another rose. Like, wow. Wow, wow. This is something so delicious, so beautiful, so potent, so passionate, so creative, so gorgeous, that is birthing in your world. And I think because you're in this milky time of this Neptune-Uranus sextile that's creating like a lack of transparency, this is the only reason why you're feeling this protective energy being picked up. It's because normally you're very clear. Normally you're receiving very clear guidance, like the skies are clear for you. However, you're actually going through this kind of birth canal energy. You're in transition. You're in process into birthing this beautiful Venusian fifth house gorgeousness in your world. So very much an energy of don't be afraid of the dark or from this milky, unclear energy around you at this time. You're actually going through a metaphorical birth canal out into the open of this, like your dreams coming true, like what you're envisioning for yourself from this Venusian, hopeful, pure, delightful, desirous, you know, material world, like material, you know, embodied spiritual being place. What you're imagining, what you're envisioning, what you're dreaming up can come true at this time. 12:12 on the timer, angelic support and encouragement. This is what you're going through at the moment, this birth canal. Into this, I mean, I just can't like it's so beautiful, and connect that with the maiden over there. Empress, maiden, this wise creator of beautiful experiences for yourself. You're in the birth canal now. However, know and trust that you are like emerging from this chrysalis into this way of being where it's almost like you're treating yourself. You're able to manifest your desires. You're able to call them forth. You're coming into a softer energy. I'm getting quite like opal energy in here. Still not fully focusing in. Thinking of the Taylor Swift song Opalite, and the idea that opalite is a man-made stone. It's through this chemical process. Interesting that opalite is made, and it's this idea of creating your own happiness. You've been going through so much healing, so much purging, so much like incredible ascension and spiritual development and spiritual growth, that you're coming through this like dark passage. And I can't say for sure how long this is going to go on for. What came through in the last reading was that we're going through, do check out that reading, it's very powerful. We're going through this like great purge of multiple timelines, multiple past lives, like wounded energies being purged over the next few months. And then this is like the light at the end of the tunnel. Message. It's like you're not going to be in the birth canal forever. You know, don't lose hope. It's going to be okay. This is like a necessary process to emerge into this beautiful Venusian Empress energy of manifestation. And this is like giving yourself the good things. We're in a physical body for a reason. We're on a material plane for a reason. This figure here has reached mastery, where they are a spiritual being, an intellectual being in the physical world, and they're able to work with that and enjoy it. Reached high-level mastery here, spiritual mastery, but still connected to the earth, still connected to the material plane. Much of spiritual teaching that I've seen in recent years is about ascension, and it's about escaping the physical body and becoming, only in the crown chakra. However, we are here at the intersection of, on this realm, we're at the intersection of all the dimensions, all the worlds, all the realms. And it's for us to tap into and explore all of that in this one life, in this one body. So much of spirituality is about, so much about like certain teachings of spirituality and religion is about divorcing the spirit from the body. But we're here to be an embodied and empowered spiritual being in physical form. This is the goal. This is the goal here, not to escape and be all air, all crown chakra, but to have all the chakras healthy and turning and twirling and manifesting all at once. This is what you're coming into. And there's a very soft, beautiful, blessed energy on the other side of this birth canal. The devil. Absolutely. These decks, this deck when I was shuffling wanted to be mixed up so that there were reversals. I went with it. I don't often read reversals, but the devil in reverse is you freeing yourself from your own cage, from whatever you felt bondage to, be that an outdated way of thinking, be that an outdated goal that you were striving for, be that whatever it is. The devil will be different for everyone. We all have certain sticky areas within ourselves that we struggle with. It will be unique to you. Cherish the journey I'm getting of releasing yourself from these bondages. 30. I am imaginative. Love it. You are an original, innovative thinker. Wow. Really coming in with this idea of, stories that we've been told, like what's okay, what's not okay, all the dogmas, basically. You're releasing yourself from other people's dogmatic ways of thinking that don't resonate with you and your unique soul and your unique journey. Here you are, you're an original, innovative thinker and an excellent communicator. You have a great talent for using creativity to convey your ideas, and your optimistic attitude has an uplifting effect on others. I am imaginative. 3 being the number of the Empress here, coming into like double down on this beautiful energy of embodied spirituality. No longer escaping the body, no longer being drawn into the idea of escaping the material world, but coming back home to the divine feminine, who is Shakti, who is life force energy in the material plane. She's what makes the flowers bloom, the bees buzz, the grass grow. This is the divine feminine. So this is the reclaiming of the divine, of the sacredness of human life, of material life. This is you coming about going through this birthing process where you are discarding thoughts and ideas that others have told you in one shape or another that does not resonate with you and where you're going into this embodied spirituality of the Empress. The Hierophant, yes, I wondered if the Hierophant would come through but it was this card that came through to clarify this, that this devil, the Hierophant can talk about religious structure, structure of ideas, structure of shoulds and shouldn'ts, what you should do this, do that. You know, the Hierophant is a spiritual teacher, but he is going by the book. Whereas you are emerging, you're going through this massive transformational process where you're then emerging, look at you, with your own wisdom, with your own esoteric understanding of life. I just looked up and saw Ingwas, which is creation, energy, wholeness. This is you becoming, this is you embodying your own unique viewpoint on the world, on the universe, on people, on Mother Earth, on what life is about. This is you developing as well. We can definitely see this person as a communicator of the truths that they have discovered through their own journeying, not through what they've been told what was, but through your own experience of discarding what doesn't sit right with you, with teachings of the old ways of thinking, old teachings. Not to say that they are irrelevant, not at all. This is about you discovering your own truth. Let's see what these are. 9 of Earth, another like purely delicious, gorgeous material world experience here. The 9 of Pentacles is having it all, having created for yourself a life, a physical material world life that you love, that pleases you, that gives you peace and joy and harmony and love. That feels good. That feels really, really good. Wow, this is so beautiful. The pine cones here are reminding me of Christmas because, you know, the original the pine tree with the Christmas tree. So we're sort of mid-November now, so we're looking at like 5 or 6 weeks. Perhaps this is a 5 or 6, we'll say 6-week process. Tulips are incredibly sensual flowers. This opening of the pine cone also linking to that pineal gland opening. And we think about the like, you know, the DMT, the milk. Interesting, that milky energy. Wow. It's like going through this birthing process, you're actually opening. Should you allow this, like, even though it feels quite milky and unclear at this stage, it's actually this milk of like the DMT in the pineal gland that is opening up within you. It will travel through every part of your body, leading to this like very sensory, very sensual, physical like embodiment of your spirituality. This is the divine feminine waking up. This is the two, the divine feminine and the divine masculine coming back together, no longer being divorced, no longer the divine masculine energy of the divine pattern being sort of revered and looked at as ascension and what, you know, we need to escape this earthly plane too. This is a reclamation of the physical and understanding that the body is a temple. The physical, it's through the human body, it's through sensuality, it's through the senses that we can achieve like this level of spiritual awakening. I mean, this is the milk of DMT, awakening within your brain and your like root chakra, your connection to Mother Earth and the Divine Feminine, awakening at the same time. Like, this is beautiful. And this is like a complete with Uranus. This is kind of the blowing up of dogma, of old ideas that do not sit true for you, that do not feel true for you. This is what is being released over here. And it is right. And it is right. Justice. 11. Check out the 11:11 readings that I've just done. Oh, yeah. Check this out, the Snake of Transformation. She has closed her eyes so that she can look at this, so that she can tap into her own, the truth in her soul, and she's going to choose a new pathway here. She's choosing the red door. I'm not linking this with the Matrix red pill or blue pill. I can never remember which pill it was. But we're looking at this choice here. It's like quite a cold door here. Or this red, this truly living, this embodied spirituality way of living that is birthing into your soul at this time. It's like your soul is yearning for this red door, for this reawakening of the sacredness of human life, the sacredness of the human body as a portal, as a temple of spiritual transformation. This is lit. This is remarkable. And this is what is on offer to you now. Blessings to all of you. Thank you for liking this video. I appreciate it. Your comments are wonderful. Your subscriptions I appreciate. And I will see you all next time.